Whoa, it's me being chased off by my fans. Haha, just kidding. Hmm. Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode. To another series, I should say. We're playing the sequel, I guess, quote unquote sequel to Banjo Kazooie. Prequel to Banjo Tooie. This came out 2001, I think? Not a lot of people know about it. It's pretty good. I like it. The text stuff sort of different from N64 version. A little flawed, but I think we can live. I think we'll live, you know, through subpar text engines. Not really something to get worried about. That is until we get to the past. And then things take a wild ride. Yeah, I've just started a new series and I'm already saying more times than I have. It's been a while since I've recorded something for the channel. Been a while since I've recorded anything really. Why do I keep saying that? This is the first episode of a new series. I need to make a good impression. Because it's the one video that people watch is the first one. I'm just talking over all the dialogue. I'm still not sure if that's a bad thing. I mean, you can like read and listen at the same time, but I find myself only paying attention to one. Maybe that's just because I'm like not smart, but it's been a while since I've made something for the channel. I think the last time I recorded something for the channel was the last NahPlay, which was already really like a while ago when it started being uploaded. I mean, I've made stuff for the channel. I made an animation that I really like. You would have already seen it. I'm recording this before that animation is released. I don't know, just being productive lately. It's pretty neat. It's pretty nice. I like the change of pace of actually doing stuff. It took a while. And also while doing stuff, I was sort of also not doing anything at all. Here we go. So, this guy's voice is kinda... it's something. It's sort of like just like a saw going through insert joke here. The game's also very bright. I was thinking of color adjusting it so that it was less bright, but I don't know if people mind, honestly. I don't know how loud I'm being. Yeah, let me just quickly go into the settings and just set it to fast speed. And now you'll not be able to read anything. Which is fine, I suppose. I'm not sure if the story is exactly what people come to Banjo-Kazooie for. Also, I tried to just collect the last note on the screen, but each time I went to get a new note, there was a new note that appeared. Right now I'm trying to do something I saw in a speedrun and I missed it, so I just cut it out. So just pretend it didn't happen, and pretend that I don't do it again later. Nice to have some female representation. The Ginger Oracle is in fact a female. Uh, I think I'm not supposed to say female. I'm supposed to say woman. I don't know. I don't know why I'm used to saying female. Male, female, you know. I don't really say men and women. Women and children first. There's just like a lot of exposition at the start of this game. And also kind of through it. I remember Banjo Kazooie was there'd be the occasional expository dialogue. You know, you step in a puddle of cold water and the little icicles in the water say that you should keep out because it's cold. I also was just watching a video of this game to get my bearings, and I forgot how to use the Switch. And this room really annoying, as you can tell. Because you need to talk to this guy, then go down, then go around, and then you activate the thing. So there's a lot of complaining. I'm also like wriggling, rubbing my hands, wringing my hands. I don't know what the word is. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's kind of... I don't know why it's happening. I don't know what's going on. I took a little... I don't know if it's a capsule, but it was a little disc. And I took it like 8 hours ago. So I'm really not sure why I'm saying this. It's one of those like herb remedies. I'm not sure how much exactly I buy into them, but for some reason I bought it. I also looked it up. Doesn't really look like it does anything. Tastes alright. Oh, I also recently tried G Fuel. And here we go, the underwater section of the game. And G Fuel's pretty good. My first cup, my first serve of it, I made in a cup and it was way too little amount of water. And I can't believe I'm talking about G Fuel when there's this amazing scene going on right now, a sequence of events. You can tell that I struggled with the audio. He only has three voice sound effects. Anyway, yeah, got a jiggy there. Kind of amazing. That clip was from the movie Top Secret. I recommended it, made by the same people who made Airplane. And I'm sorry if I just spoiled it for you, but there's a lot more to the movie than that one scene. And you should watch it, it's good. Yeah. It's a good movie. Ladders. We're about to climb a ladder, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I watched the 100% speedrun. I watched maybe like 5 minutes of it. And it was an hour long. And I was like, oh, so this game's not too long. You know, in about an hour I should be finished with the game. I recorded about an hour of the game. And I don't think I'm finished. Talking to NPCs is often a problem in this game. A lot of the time I just jump on their heads, or just jump in front of them a few times. I'm sorry, I'm recording this late at night, so I'm kinda tired. Usually I would record something late at night if I had just finished editing it, but I finished editing this a few days ago, and I'm just recording it late at night because everyone's asleep. Thing for depreciation all the way across the map. Here I am picking it up from all the way across the map. This is a speedrun strat, except I did it the wrong way. So I failed the speedrun. Sorry to say. This part really messed me up. I thought that it was elevated. I thought that was a stepping stone upwards, but it was just down and I just fell. It freaked me out. Speaking of movies, I recently watched, well, it wasn't recently, it was a while ago. I watched the movie Star Trek, the motion picture, 1979, I believe it was. And I thought that was a really good movie, despite the 30-minute long sequence of establishing shots of the Enterprise. And you know, I'm a fan of stuff like that, but I don't know why. I like just sort of slow paced out things, but then if I'm playing a game or something, I hate waiting. This guy reminds me of Mumbo from the movie. 70s aesthetic in this area. I think it's the 70s. Here's what I think he looks like. This is what Mumbo should have been in the movie. In the game. I don't think Dr. McCoy should have had a skull face in the movie. Yeah, it was a good movie. It is very slow. But somehow I liked it. The animation I did, I believe last week, from when this is coming out, I made that in Blender, and I'm still getting the ropes of Blender. I downloaded the models from Models Resource, a fantastic website. And originally I was just going to use the N64 models for everything, but they didn't have the Great Fox model. So I used the... So I was going to use the GameCube models. But then they didn't have... what was it they didn't have? Oh no, there was a problem with the rigging, where the teeth didn't move with the model and other small things like that. So I just scrapped the GameCube models for the characters and instead did the N64 models, and I rigged them. The models, when I downloaded them, they weren't T-posed, they were posed in the specific way that I believe that the way they're posed on the title screen. It's been a while since I played Star Fox, but they're in a pose, so I had to make the armature specifically sort of bent in that shape, and then sort of animate it from that. I would actually like to do behind the scenes stuff like that, but I don't know if people would be interested, or if people were interested but just not enough people, this guy's blocking off these sheep from having fun and living, but if you kill the guy, they all just sort of go into their pen further. And the idea for the video, the percussive maintenance, was originally an idea for a script that I am planning on writing. um, and the original thing was just like, we gotta get the ship back online. Why don't you try percussive maintenance? And it's like, oh, so it's just like follows the guy to the cockpit, not to the cockpit, to like cargo bay doors or some exit, and he like gets out, comes around the side of the ship and just starts beating the ship from the outside. And then I thought to like just like, oh, they're trying out percussive maintenance, and it cuts outside and it's just 50 plus engineers just all beating on the ship. I just accidentally punched my table. Here's a mini game. There's a lot of these like mini games in this, which I think is nice. And then I was really gonna make it with that idea in mind, but then just the models weren't looking the way that I wanted them to. My audio wasn't sounding the way I wanted it to, and I figured that probably not going to be interesting for people to watch. So I downloaded all the Star Fox stuff, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna make Slippy do the percussive maintenance, and I was gonna try and compile the voice lines to say, I'm gonna try doing percussive maintenance, you know, something like that, like they do in Team Fortress 2 animations. And instead, I just put it in the title and said, that's what they're doing. Read the title and then watch the animation, so that that's the context. Keep off the grass. Oh, you rapscallion. Oh, you little devil, you. That's funny. Here we have the corners with the little plants. Yeah, I mean, I sort of caught in a rut of making content, and I'm just like not really good at what I want to be good at. Just like a lot of my videos recently have not been living up to my standards, because I mean they're bad, frankly. And you know, not really an interesting topic for the first episode, so you know, people skipping to the end. Here's where I gotta get more exciting. It's like, yeah man, this boss fight with Klungers throwing potions. This is what you're gonna have to expect for the rest of the game, except Ricky, scratch that. That's not gonna happen, because we just beat Klunger. You see a funny little skull and a Jiggy bouncing around, and what are these mandrakes? Better take care of them before they take care of me.